Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 Squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our old subscribers for returning. What's good, everybody? So this will be our October monthly reading for our beautiful Geminis. What's up, Gemini? So, you guys, first off, that was a winded intro. Like, oh my goodness. Whew. Let me take a breath. Okay, anyway, besides me being extra, you guys, you made it. Okay, you made it. So we made it to October. Yes. So before we get into the October side of things, let's get into the things you went through to get to October. Like, I feel like y'all just want to say right now, when do we get a break? You know, like, when do we get our break? Is it here? Is this our moment? Like, give us the attention, give us the recognition we deserve, you know? And that's completely the energy I feel right now. Like, it's us. We made it. You know, let us know, like, we did this. So the first card we go into is the Death card, okay? So, excuse me. With the Death card, I feel like it was a situation where you already foreseen that it was going to end. For most of you, I feel like it was a relationship. And in this particular relationship, I feel as though you were the one that needed to end it. The divine kept cautioning you, giving you signs, giving you signals like, hey, buddy old pal, hey, what's good? Yeah, it's time for you to say bye. It's time for you to say no. It's time for you to put your foot down. You see all these signs that are telling you that this person is manipulating you and using you and cheating for some of you. Oh, okay, wait. Before we even get into this, you guys, make sure you take what is for you and let what doesn't fly out the door, okay? So take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye-bye. And if I say he or she and, you know, you're not a he or she or whatever, make sure that you flip it to your situation. And again, if it's not for you, let it go. So I feel like in this situation, it was time for you to say no and put your foot down. You wanted this particular person to tell you, no, I'm done. It's over with. I can't do it anymore. And Divine was telling you, well, this is this one situation where you have to do it. And you was like, but no, I'll wait for that person to do it. And Divine was like, but yeah, you're gonna do it because I'm telling you that it's part of your growth process. So as much as like you were kind of dragging it along and dragging yourself through that, is as much as it was a growing process for you, you know. And I feel like it was part of you mourning a loss. You were mourning the loss of actually letting someone down, knowing that, you know, the situation, yeah, you both were gonna separate. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it was a physical relationship. It could have just been a friendship. And like I said, for most of you, this person was using you. They were using you for what you could do for them, what you had. That's all. They only called you when they need you. You was only there for them when it was of convenience for them. We gonna put it out there like that. I mean, and then sometimes vice versa, you used to do the same. But that type of relationship wasn't really substantial. Like, you didn't need it. It wasn't something that you needed. So it made you, at the end of the day, feel like, it made you feel lack. It made you feel lost. It made you feel less. And it kind of sometimes puts you in your head. And sometimes, I know they say, like, Geminis, oh, you know, Geminis are very airy, right? Y'all go through your head a lot. And when you have a relationship like that with someone, it makes you contemplate like, dang, am I messing up or is it them? And then deep down, you know it's not you, but you like, dang, you know, like what am I doing? But then you start playing games and tricks with yourself, right? So you are the type of person that needs to free flow. You need to be into different things and move different ways. And I feel like this situation had you restricted because, you know, you were ready to go. This person was ready to go, but no one wanted to make that step. Which takes us all the way into the Seven of Wands, right? So the Seven of Wands is you having the conviction to move forward. And not only do you have that, it's you no longer being defensive, okay? And you taking the risk that you need to take. I feel like for some of you, this is you being brave beyond all odds, like stepping into the unknown. And for some of you, this could be just like taking your stuff and just leaving one day. Just going on a road trip. And wherever you land is where you live. But for a Gemini, that's okay. Because you like to just get up and go. And some of you, you like to plan out. You like to plan things. Some of you are procrastinating. So for you to be in this situation, you are very strategic when it comes to leaving. I feel like for some of you, you want revenge in this situation. I feel like if you get revenge, remember what you put out into the universe is what you get back. Be aware of that, okay? And because this, I feel like for some of you, this situation is still going on. For others of you, you've already moved on into October and you moved on to different things. We'll get into that. But for others of you, remember what you do and what you put out is what you receive back. So watch it. We do have the moon card here. So this is you going through a journey. And the journey is your shadow side. This is seeing all of your faces, okay? The good, the bad, the illusions. This is you going through your truths, okay? And this is having that moment of meditation and relaxation. This is you releasing. This is you going through that moment of magical creation and coming in touch with your intuition. For some of you, I feel like your intuition is going to guide you to your next steps. And it may be through meditation, or it may just hit you like in the spur of the moment. And it's going to take you and you're just going to go. Trust me. I just see somebody just up and going. Like, forget it. I don't even care anymore. I'm good. Whatever floats your boat. And that's how you're going to be. Like, it's just going to be an up and go. So the next card you do have is the Queen of Coins. And the Queen of Coins is someone that's generous. You're very secure in your financials. And you feel safe and sound. You have self-confidence. You're resourceful. And you are very dedicated to your family. Now, I'm getting two different feelings with this card, okay? For some of you, I feel like you're very safe and sound, right? Which is cool. But for others of you, I feel like you have the financial success, but you don't know what to do now. So you were hoping to have that financial success, but now what do I do? Now what do I embark upon? And, you know, it's like, I did have goals, but those are complete. Or they're at the verge of being complete. Well, what do you like to do? Are you creative? Would you like to start a business? Do you like to write? I feel like because you don't like to sit still for too long, it's like taking you, it's, you know how like, okay, a rubber ball, right? How you bounce from here to here to here to here. It's like you constantly have to keep moving. And you can't sit still, so it's kind of like shaking you up. It's frazzling you, like, oh my goodness, I don't know. It's like if you get a coffee high, right? and caffeine high, excuse me. Caffeine high, and you just like, I don't know what to do. I can't sit still. Okay, you have to find something that's a good hobby, and you have to sit still for a second, because temperance, I don't believe temperance is out here. Something is coming towards you, or someone, let me say that. Someone is coming towards you that will help you with your life purpose. And they're going to guide you to your next step, which you're going to be very busy, okay? So this is a time for you to sit and relax and make sure everything in your life is in order. And as far as your home, as far as your bank accounts, your bills, make sure everything is in order, okay? So that's for that one. Now, we done smack dab in the middle. We hitting October. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna stop yelling. I'm gonna stop. Maybe. Cause y'all go into the 10 of Cups. Dude, let me tell y'all. Like, serious business. Now we down to business. I gotta be serious. You have 2 tens. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of freaking Wands. Dude, shut the front door. I don't know what to say to y'all. You said, can you get a big break? I mean, what else do you want? Because you got it in October. I mean, you had it before. You just had to look at it in a different way. And you had to wait. See, y'all don't like to wait. Y'all just like to go. Go. Everything you got is within you. And once you realize that, and once you bring out that creative side and sit back and be nice, y'all want me to say it louder? Okay, I don't want to be loud no more. Okay, but we go into the 10 of Cups. Okay, so you moving into harmony. You moving into harmony with people, with your life, okay? And it's well-earned blessings coming towards you. It's contentment at home. Well, not at home, but you're content, okay? And, honey, let me tell you, you are going into beautiful relationships. Not just a physical relationship with your significant other, but it's relationships, you know, platonic as well, okay? Yeah, I feel like somebody is going to be making some beautiful connections pretty soon, and it's going to help you if you're going into business. It's going to really help you. It's like the networking. Somehow you're going to go to a seminar, and the networking is really going to help you, and you're going to really enjoy it to where it helps you go to your next step in your journey. So, we go into our 10 of Wands. Oh, I guess our light want to play around now. Okay. We go into our 10 of Wands. A time to reconnect with passion, darling. Yes. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be motivating yourself to move forward, to come out of stagnation. Because I feel like some of you are really stopping yourself from achieving as much as you can do, okay? And you're taking on too much. And sometimes when you take on too much, what you do? You burn out. So now you need to learn how to say, no, pump the brakes, stop. I need to rest. My back hurt, my feet hurt, my legs hurt. Something hurting on you. My pinky hurt. If your pinky hurt, your pinky hurt. It's gonna hurt. Take a break. Put your hand down. Or I don't know how y'all gonna rest your hand. Put it in ice. But find your balance. And maintain your balance, okay? And I feel like once you do that, once you realize that, you know, especially if it's in a job okay. Once you realize that in a job, it's gonna always be there. Okay? And I had to learn that. And I'm gonna share like a little personal little snippet of my life. I really don't like to, you know, share too much of my life on here. But my manager, she told me when I first got hurt, she was like, look, and she called me Cookie. And funny story, is off of Empire, but it's a funny story. Anyway, she's like, Cookie, you know, this job gonna always be here, but your health is very important. And I looked at her and I'm like, yeah, but you know, I'm real hard working. And at that point, I was going into management. So I'm like, man, like it was a lot weighing on my shoulders. I'm like, you know, I got this lined up, that lined up. Not realizing that I was like super duper hurt. Like I felt it. Heck yeah, I felt it. But I'm like, you know, we push through, baby. Like, this is what we do. Not realizing that, yeah, I should have just rested. Okay. But, again, you know, sometimes we focus on the wrong things. We focus on just work, because that's all we know. That's when we go through like situations where we don't know what else to do, and that's our comfort. All we do is work. Like, say you go through a bad traumatic situation. All you know how to do is work. Work. You have an argument with your significant other. The first thing you turn to is what? Work. Because that's all you know how to do. It's like your go-to, like whatever you go to. So, like I say, with the 10 of Wands being there, it's you going to what you know. And sometimes what you know ain't the best thing to do. Sometimes what you know can hurt you more than what you need to do, which is rest. I learned that. So, let's go into either, it's like a blockage slash, I like that, slash, it's like a blockage slash weakness. You have the 8 of Wands. So, we go into the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is overbearing conditions, okay? And when I say that, I'm saying you're straining yourself, okay? Point blank, period. You're straining yourself in a situation. A situation is literally draining you. And you know it. You just holding on. You're literally holding on. And like I said, motorcycle, like I said, that's for the people who are still going through that situation where, you know, you really don't want to be there. And it could do with work. Not only work, it could have to do with relationships with other people. It's taking a lot out of you just to show face, to be around people. The next card we go into is the Hermit. See? So now you go into feeling careless. Feeling like the attention is not on you anymore. Sometimes we go through life and we, you know, we want the person that we care about the most to pay attention to what we do. And I feel like for some of you, you're looking at a love situation and you want this person to pay attention to you. You want this person to give you their complete attention. And it's a weakness for you because you don't know how to tell them, look at me, look at what I'm doing. It's kind of that what about me situation. Like, look at what I'm doing. Can you see me? Like, how do you feel about me? Like, I need to know how you feel because I'm so confused. I know how I feel, but I'm constantly going back and forth in my head. And that's the feeling I get from these cards. I do feel like for somebody, and that's a weakness for you because in the past, you gave all of your feelings. You gave your heart. You gave your soul. You gave your work. You gave your effort. It's kind of like that, I'm tired of giving. But for this person you want to give, it's just every time you go to try to give, you always go back to that, well, what about last time when you did that? What about when you did that before? Remember what happened? It's like kind of you having a conversation with yourself, like, what about you? Do you remember? Like, you get what I'm saying? But this is you talking to yourself. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. I do it most of the time, all the time. What about this? What about that? You know? And it's a weakness for you because it's kind of holding you back from going after what you want. And you like, well, dang, what about that though? What about if I do this, if I do that? How would this person take it if I walk up and just say this or do that? Would they really take me for who I am? Do they think I'm weird? Do they think I do this wrong? Do they think I do this right? Because the person before them thought this. The person before them felt this way. I don't feel like the person you thinking about is that same type of person. They're different, just like you. That's a weakness for you because it scares you. Y'all didn't think I was about to say that, did y'all? I got it. Trust me. That's why I had to be quiet. I had to feel that energy. So now we go into your strength, okay? So we go into the 4 of coins. And now you back in your head. You're resistant to change. You got this fear, this paranoia. You in this stagnation. You lost. You confused on how you gonna do this. How is it gonna work out? How you gonna approach this situation, right? Well, now you got this gentle power. So it's like you kind of going back and forth. Because if you see this, it's like it's go back and forth. Watch. It's going to go back and forth. This is your mind state. You go back and forth between, I got to be hard, then I'm going to be gentle. Then I got to be hard, but then I got to be gentle. Then I'm going to be real hard, and then I'm going to be gentle. But in the end, you got the Chariot. I'm going to make that move. This mine. I'm going to make that move though. Watch. I'm going to show y'all. So we got the King of Cups here, which is you inspiring yourself to move forward. And for some of you, this is you going into art and culture, okay? And whatever you're concerned about, you're very protective over it, okay? And you, trust me, you ain't walking away from it either, at all. Could it be this 9 of Coins? She or he, but I feel like they're like the Empress. Because whoever this person you're thinking of is very nurturing, very loving. They deal with, how can I say it? Like I said, they're the Empress. So it's like they deal with plants, if that makes sense. They can grow anything. That makes sense. You feel like they can grow anything, like they grew your heart. So the Nine of Coins, okay, is independent, successful, somebody who is self-mastery, somebody who's very disciplined. You feel like this person is your safety. You feel like they have a rich life. And you feel like this person is fulfillment for you. Told y'all. See, I ain't playing. I already peeped game. I peeped game from a mile away, son. Y'all can't play. I got y'all. So the next card you have is the Ace of Swords. And with the Ace of Swords, this is having mental clarity. This is a great force of work, a fresh approach. This is having strength. This is long-term success. See, now you're no longer thinking of short, you're thinking of long. That's what she said. Anyway, this is having determination and ambition, okay? So for some of you, this is having that conversation that you need to have, okay? And then we go into that Chariot, baby, coming through that triumph, overcoming that obstacle that was holding y'all back, baby. Slow and steady win that race. You better say that. Nobody is a quick bumper. Okay, let me stop. Anyway, this is having harmony. You went within to have success, okay? So with that being said, no more struggle between yourself. This is you going on a voyage. Well, basically a journey within yourself, okay? If that makes sense. All right, Gemini. Okay. Let's get into your outcome, your future, basically. So we have the Four of Wands. We know the Four of Wands is of action and stability in the regular tarot deck. In this deck, the Four of Wands is joy, celebration, shared achievements. This is a milestone for you guys, okay? And it's a breath in between the stages that you've been taking. This is also satisfaction in marriage too, so hey. And the rite of passage. Okay. We got the Four of Cups here. So this is self-reflection also. And this is you coming up out of that imaginary problems you were making for yourself, okay? And this is you no longer feeling emotionally stranded and getting up out of that stagnation, because nobody wants to be in stagnation, baby. We want to keep these wheels rolling. Because, you know, Tina Turner and Ike, well, no, we don't want the abusive part. Well, no, you can have the abusive part as long as it's like in a loving way and it's not really like the fighting part, but it's the kissing, loving. Okay, no abusive part. No, scratch the abuse, just the song. Okay. Okay. So we got the Ace of Wands here. So this is a strong beginning, okay? And a burst of soul energy. Yes, darling, yes. I'm getting my head out the gutter. Okay. This is new life. This is passion, baby. Passion, yes. And this is discovery of oneself. You going through this inspiration, and then this is bold steps forward. I told y'all, see, I told y'all. See? Now we go into the sun. This is pure joy. This is renewal, perfect harmony. This is a deep knowing that all is well. This is liberation from duality. This is lightness, inner light, and discovery, baby. Yes. all in one. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please make sure you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, if your bell notifications are not turned on, please make sure you go ahead and turn them bell notifications on for me, please. And I will see you guys in the next videos. Have a great day. Bye.